Hello, today I'm going to show you my Master Plus Plus clear of Crimzon Clover's Arranged Time Attack. In Arranged Time Attack here, you start off pretty much with the fully upgraded ship. The only thing that is missing is that if you wanted to upgrade to your homing option for Type 1, for example, you'll have to do that. That's what I'm going to do here with this first break mode. I'm going to destroy these enemies as soon as possible so I can get the homing option, which is extremely powerful in this mode because it allows me to stay near the top middle of the screen and allow my homing options to do a lot of the work. The next thing is you want to go into break or double break mode as soon as possible. That way you can raise the rank bar towards the right underneath the break count. I want the rank meter to be maxed out at high. Getting a high rank here allows me to then get the max 25.6 multiplier. And I'm going to hold that multiplier as long as possible here. Once I have that multiplier, I'll just use my homing lasers and my homing options to destroy as many enemies as possible. And then whenever I get a double break, I'm just going to go into it. It'll let me keep that multiplier active. It'll increase my break count by a lot and increase my points. I get hit by the shield, which will make things a little more difficult. I want to shield before the mid boss because it'll let me be, or before the end boss, it'll let me be more aggressive with it. Here I'm at the mid boss. I just use my lock-on shots to destroy it, and I want to get the max multiplier here, but I don't quite get it. I get a, let's see, 19.2, which is not too bad. Here's the most important part of the run here. After the mid-boss and before the rails, you'll get a series of opportunities depending on how fast you destroy the mid-boss to get the max multiplier. And not only that, you get the max multiplier, but I need to keep it. So if I don't have a max multiplier at this point, it's an automatic reset. I do get one, and so now that I have one, I need to get into double break as soon as possible and spam my lock-on shots and destroy every enemy that comes onto the screen as fast as possible and extend my breaks as long as possible, because not only do I want to maintain my multiplier, I want to maintain my double break mode status to increase my break count. And then while I'm doing all this, I'm trying to get all the medals that are falling from the screen, which is difficult because wherever there are enemies, that's where my homing options are going to go, and I want my homing options to stay relatively near the railroad tracks so that they can track all the tanks that are coming up. I'm doing a pretty good job here of making sure that my homing options stay there. So I'm just weaving across the screen, destroying enemies, and now here comes the time attack boss, which I don't have a shield, so it's a little risky here. If I had a shield, then I would just ram the boss and use the invulnerable frames from my shield to do more damage, but now I have to kind of weave through these bullets because if I do get hit, I lose the 10 million no miss bonus that I get at the end, which 10 million for time attack is quite a bit. So it takes me a little bit more time to kill the boss here, which is kind of a detriment because in a ranged time attack, when you destroy the boss before the time runs out, you get a wave of extra enemies. So if you get a max multiplier on the boss kill, you have a ton of time left, you can just carry that multiplier and destroy the waves of enemies for a lot of points. But I end the time attack here. I got the no miss, so I got the bonus here, and I end with, I think, just above the threshold for a Master Plus Plus. I haven't been able to find out the score thresholds for each of the rankings, but my previous score to this was about 320 million. I didn't get the Master Plus Plus, so I think I just hit it. So if you found this helpful, I'd like it if you dropped a like on the video, and I hope you have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.